Hi and welcome to the Vegan Corner. I want to begin by saying that South American food is not my strong suit, as it is not very popular in Italy, and as far as I'm aware, not in the UK either. However, being that Miriam is a master baker, we had to make a recipe for this amazing flatbread, as it is easy to prepare and it also happens to be one of the best casing to make wraps of any sort, including burritos. The ingredient list is in the description below the video. To begin with, sift all the powders into a bowl. If using whole wheat flour, make sure to sift it well and to remove the larger bits. Pour in all the water and mix the ingredients with a fork to obtain a rough dough. Move the dough onto a working surface and start kneading by hand. Knead until you obtain a more homogeneous dough, which should take roughly 3 to 5 minutes. Now, wrap the dough into cling film and let it rest for 15 minutes before moving on. For the sake of making the video ever so slightly more colorful, we decided to make some beetroot and spinach tortillas too, which both have a very bright color. Once the time has elapsed, divide the dough into portions slightly larger than a golf ball. You can also find the weight of a standard ball in the description below the video. Now take one ball and cover the others with cling film to prevent the surface from drying out. Using a rolling pin and your incredibly skilled vegan hands, roll the first ball into a circular shape, making sure to flip it and turn it as you roll. Personally, I like to stretch the dough as much as I can to make extremely thin tortillas. However, once again, it is your personal preference that matters. Remember that traditional tortillas should never be perfectly round, and some imperfections are in fact desirable for this recipe. If during the process you feel that the dough came out a bit stickier than it should, you may add some extra flour, just to make the rolling experience a bit more pleasurable. In the meantime, preheat the pan to cook the tortillas, with the knowledge that a cast iron pan is the best option and a ceramic one is the second best. Now place the tortilla on a hot pan and wait for some bubbles to appear. Cook the dough on the first side for roughly 30 seconds and then flip it over. Now cook the tortilla for another 30 seconds and during this time gently press it down with a kitchen towel so that some of the air pockets will collapse, creating the traditional final look. A couple of tips. Keep the cooked tortillas stacked onto each other and wrapped into a kitchen towel so that they will stay soft and moist until needed. Another tip is to place the wrapped tortillas into a plastic bag so that the moisture cannot escape and the tortillas will stay even softer. And here you have the final tortillas. Good tortillas should always be soft and a bit stretchy so that they can be wrapped around any food you desire without breaking. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before moving on, and if you have any question or concern about this recipe, feel free to contact me.